Hello, my friends. How are you all in this little session right now? I'm going to be talking to you about replays and when it's good to replay and when it's not so good to replay. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Remy from Remio Digital. I am I'm a business coach. I'm a connection building expert as well. And what I do is I help business owners to connect to their customers and their clients online through the power of connection building. So I help business owners basically to find more customers online, to grow their audience, to grow their tribe, and to build a loyal fan base of buyers really in their world. Buyers who become friends. That's my strategy. Um, if you have never seen me before, I have a Facebook group. Oh, I got a little visitor. Is that you, Bubba? All right, give me one sec. Homeschooling, half term, all of that. So I wanted to jump on and talk about when it's a good time to offer a replay of your content and when it isn't a good time to offer a replay. And if you don't know what a replay is because you've never heard of this jargon before, essentially what I'm doing now is live. I'm broadcasting live, and in reality, I'm going live on my Facebook profile, my business page, and YouTube. And in reality, because of the time of day, there may not be a lot of people watching this. And when this ends, what will happen is this will stay on those platforms and people can watch it later. So when you're viewing content later that's not happening in that moment, that is what is known as a replay. And while we're talking about replays, if you are watching this on replay, go ahead and give me a hashtag replay so that I know that you've seen this video, because that would just make my day. Thank you very much. And so when we're talking about why or when we should be offering replays, uh, generally speaking, as a small business owner, if you're trying to get people to find you, then actually leaving your content out there for people to catch up on replay is a really smart move and is a really clever thing to do, because it gives people who can't catch you in that moment, because they might have a day job, they might be homeschooling, they might be in their car, commuting, traveling. So they may not have the opportunity to catch you when you are live, but they might be able to watch you later on in the evening when they're in the bath, when they're cooking their dinner, whenever they get a little break, they can catch you on replay. So in that context, putting replays out there is a really, really good thing to do. And leaving replays out for people to catch up on your content is a really smart thing for business owners to be doing, and not pulling them down. Okay, because I know some people do. Some people take down their content because they feel like, well, I've done it, and if people didn't see it, then tough luck. And that's a really bad move to make. What you want to create is essentially a library of content that lives out there so that people can catch up on their own time, replay what you've said, and so that you can learn from you and that you can actually help them. So leaving your content out there is a really smart thing to do. And I know what a lot of people do, they also put a lot of their content over onto YouTube, right? So I'm a content creator, and I have digital courses that I sell, I have programs that I sell, and training courses that I sell. Now, what some people do is they will put their training content onto YouTube, and then we'll go and sell it somewhere, and then we'll link to their YouTube, right? And what people tend to do is they use the unlist option on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, you can choose whether your video is available to the whole world, so it's public. You can put it in a private mode so that only you can see it, or you can unlist it, right? And that means it's not going to show up in the search engines in the native search. But what you can do is you share a link to, your students or your clients who you want to see that content. So it's just for their eyes only. But there is nothing stopping that person from sharing your unlisted video link with other people. So again, if you were selling a piece of content and you've stuck it on YouTube, and you've unlisted it, and then you share it with, let's say, I don't know, 30 people who are in your program, there's nothing stopping those people sharing your content that should be behind a firewall with other people. And so essentially your content that should be paid for is now going to be viewed by more people if it gets shared. So unlisting your content that you are selling is not the best way to go forward when you're trying to put your content out in the world. And so what you might want to consider doing is perhaps using a program like a piece of software called Vimeo, or there's Muse.ai. And they're similar to YouTube in that you can upload your videos there, but what happens is you get another level of security with it. So I mean, I use Muse myself for all of my training programs, so it means that when somebody pays to be in one of my sessions, one of my programs, or one of my courses, I use Muse, and I'm able to lock that video so that it's not shareable by anybody, and then I can embed that video into my training portal. I use MemberVault. It's my one of my favorite places on the web. So I host all my content over in MemberVault. And what it means is people know that when they buy with me, that this content is not accessible via YouTube, it's not accessible by anyone else, and that people inside of my community, they can't go off and share that content, right? So that's a level of protection that I use. So if you are unlisting content at the moment on YouTube, just know that it is possible for people to still share the link, and anybody with that link can access your content. So to get back to what this talk is all about, I'm not offering a replay on my upcoming workshop. And the reason I'm not offering a replay, and why I would encourage all of you content creators out there to sometimes not offer a replay, is because people are paying money to come onto my workshop. So I'm putting on a content repurposing workshop on March the 5th. It's £27 to come. It's a 90-minute workshop. I'm teaching you how to turn one piece of content into 15 pieces of content, which saves you time, which saves you stress, and means you're not on the content treadmill of constantly thinking every day, oh my God, what am I supposed to create? Because I'm going to show you how to turn one piece of content into 15. And so this workshop that I'm creating is going to be hosted on Muse, which means it's secure and it's safe. It's going to be embedded into my membership platform, which is MemberVault. And it means that people can buy and know that they are getting something that is exclusive to them, and that it's not going to be replayed out into the world. So for me, I just think that's a really unfair thing for people to do, is to sell tickets to something and then just go and share it anyway to the outside world. Because then why have those people paid you? And they're going to feel some type of way. They're going to feel like, well, you kind of just took my money and then you've just put it out there anyway. And you don't want your customers and your clients to ever feel like they've been hoodwinked in any way. So this workshop that I'm doing, the content repurposing workshop, there is going to be no replay of it publicly. Now, when you buy it, of course, you can log into the membership portal at any time. It's a forever access. It's a forever access training, which means people can log in if they've paid for it to see this content and know that it is securely stored inside the MemberVault platform, and that it's not being shared on YouTube. It's not unlisted on YouTube, so nobody else can access it. And so this is why I'm opting to use a no replay option for my upcoming workshop. Now, again, I just want to reiterate, if you are putting out content that is that you're using as a lead magnet or to attract people into your world, then of course replay is good for that. It gives people the option and the access to you if they can't catch you live. So replay in that context is absolutely fine. But if you are selling content, firstly, make sure you are putting it onto a platform that is safe so that other people can't access it, because it's unfair to your customers. And B, make sure you only allow replay access to people who have paid for it. I hope that makes sense. So again, my course that I'm doing, it's not a course, sorry, it's a workshop. It's a 90-minute workshop. It's called the repurposing content workshop. Can't get my words out today. Been filming all day. It's the content repurposing workshop. It's 90 minutes. It's £27. You can buy tickets for it right now. The link is up in the description. It's already been selling. I would love you to come and join us if you are looking at how you can create content much more easily going forward. As you've probably seen, and I did talk about it in my town hall show on Wednesday, that right now Facebook is really suppressing the organic reach out of everybody, right? Your organic posts are getting very little reach. And so now is more than ever the most important time to be repurposing, recycling, reusing your content. And this workshop is going to show you step by step how to do that really easily. And you also have access to it forever. So if there's anything you've forgotten about or you want to come and get a little refresh, it's going to live there forever. So you have access to the workshop forever to figure out how to turn one piece of content into 15. And I'm not just showing you how to do this with text, I'm also going to show you how to do this with video. 15 different videos from one video piece of content. So come and join me if you like to. Again, the link is above. And before I go, oh, we got some comments. Sorry, guys, I was on the other screen. Hey, Marie, how are you? Oh, just give me a little thumbs up. Thank you, darling. Nice to see you. And before I go, I want to share with you, because I'm now about to go and jump and do my last live of the day. I'm just about to go and hop into my Facebook group and run a little mini training session. If you are interested in seeing more of this beautiful face, and hearing my dulcet tones, please do come and join my Facebook community. It is called the Get Leads with Connection Building Facebook Strategies. And in there, I'm teaching every week, I do mini training, and I'm teaching small business owners how to get leads using Facebook and by using the power of connection building strategies, because that is totally my jam and what lights me up. So please do come and join us. Again, the group is Get Leads with Connection Building Facebook Strategies. I would love to see you in there. The link is also at the top of this post. If you are watching on YouTube, hopefully those descriptions will have come through as well. And I'll be back soon. Maybe on the weekend I'll pop on and come and have a little chit chat with you. But I'm just about to jump into the Get Leads with Connection Building Facebook Strategies group now. Doing a quick mini training today on online selling for the ladies. And I think there's a couple of gentlemen in there who are going to get that training this afternoon. I hope this has been useful. If you found it useful, let me know in the comments and I will respond to you after the live is over. But thank you so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget, next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m, Remy's Town Hall show will be back. And I look forward to seeing you there. Hope you can join me for chit chat, conversation, and I have a guest every week coming on. Next week we have Lisa Barry coming on. Take care, Marie. Lovely to see you. I look forward to chatting with her next week, Wednesday at 6, and hopefully you guys will join me. All right, lots of love, guys. Take care, and remember that we can all change the world. Don't jump on, darling. You are not dressed. You cannot jump on live. We got a gate crasher. We can all change the world by one conversation at a time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. You can't come on.